Megatron in this show is so funny. And, like, legitimately funny still. Oh, yes. Hello, everyone. And, I mean, I'm a VTuber, so I gotta be doing tier lists. I mean, I think it's a legal thing that I have to do. And I was actually preparing something for my job, and I needed to talk about Canadian TV content, because I don't know if you guys know, in Canada, we actually have a legal requirement where the majority of television must be Canadian, 50%. The reason is they want to keep, like, you know, everyone watching Canadian content. Now, because of this, I related to a lot of Canadian TV shows as a kid, right? Like, I would watch them, I would enjoy them, even though, according to the majority of the internet, right, like, kids' Canadian TV wasn't that beloved. And in fact, there's a few on here that I definitely didn't like. What I did, though, like, was stuff like my man Carlos from The Zone. God, I love The Zone. You can't even describe it, you know, other than it's just the time between the shows sometimes being better than the shows, you know? There are good ones, and as time has gone on, we're starting to see ones, you know, grow in popularity a bit more. But regardless, for me, I'm quite nostalgic about a lot of them. So I found this tier list maker for all these shows, and I want to put them where they go. Now, some of these, I don't know. And so here's my criteria here. S is still great, as in I would still watch it now. A was, if it was on, like, I would watch it as a kid, but I probably wouldn't watch it now still, right? B is I would watch this before other choices. So, like, if there was multiple things on, I would pick it first. C is, like, I could watch it, right? I could. It's something that I could, you know, let's say I'm with cousins or something, and, like, you know, they're putting it on, I'm like, yeah, I could sit and watch it, right? But I wouldn't go out of my way to watch it. D is, like, I would prefer to watch something else, but if there's literally nothing else on, I will watch it. E is, like, ew, not even if I'm bored, like, I'm not watching this. Even if there's nothing else on, I'm not watching it. The other two are simply, I was too old for it at the time, so I don't know, like, I just didn't watch it because I was too old. And then finally, the last one is simply, I've never heard of this, which there is a chance, right? Especially for stuff not for my demographics here. So we're going to be checking some of these out. For some, I will also be watching, like, the openings or clips, because either I need to remind myself about it, or I have no idea what it is and want to know, because there's definitely some on here that I'm like, yeah, I know what that is, and there's some that I'm like, what the frick are you? So the first one, okay, so this looks like, and some of them are slightly cut off, so if I have to do some Googling, I will. So this looks like Franklin and Friends. I was too old for this. I did watch the original Franklin, but if I'm correct, that's like the reboot, right? I was too old. You know, that's for the really little kids. Alright, so, full disclosure. Yeah, as a little baby Babu, of course I watched Caillou, right? I was always watching it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that was one of the few things that I would watch as a kid. I mean, I'm not gonna lie about that, right? Now, did my family hate Caillou? Oh yeah, absolutely. I remember not just my babysitter, but my family saying, like, yeah, we'll put it on for you. But God, that kid's the worst. And, like, as a kid, I'm like, I don't get it. What's the problem? But then I you know, as I grew up and I've heard the Caillou discourse, yeah, I get it now. I get it now. Jane and the Dragon. You know what? This is I could watch it. I didn't like it too much. I didn't really like it, but it did have a banger opening that is still stuck in my brain. You know what? Let's go to it. Jane and the Dragon opening. Yeah, because I remember this one, like, absolute banger of an opening that has 2006. So I was pretty old at this time, but I definitely remember seeing it occasionally. Let's see.
Once was a lady in waiting, let's call her Jane. That girl wasn't ordinary.
No way for me, a lady stuck in waiting. I'd rather battle fire-breathing dragons. I knew I could prove that a girl could be a knight, though my friends all laughed at me. But I wouldn't be discouraged and trained in secret. Then a dragon prince, the royal prince, and everyone was freaking. So I went
here's the thing.
Home,
this is a really good opening. It's just describing the theme, like what the story is. But it's real catchy. Like, I'm gonna be honest, the show itself, I don't remember a single plot. I don't remember a single thing that happened. I just remember the dragon was a little fruity. I remember Jane was Merida from Brave Before Brave, like 1-to-1. But that opening, catchy. That opening, that got me. And so yeah, I watched it mostly for the opening. Okay, My Dad the Rock Star. Now this is a TV show written by Gene Simmons and based on his life. And you know what? I'd say I defer this to other choices. I didn't love it. I definitely, like, if there was nothing on or if there's something coming up after, you know what? I could leave it on, but I wouldn't necessarily watch it. Stormhawks. Was Stormhawks good? I definitely remember it being, like, cool looking, right? Oh, please don't tell me it's gonna look so cringe now. Oh no. Is it cool or cringe? Okay, no wait, this still looks kind of cool. You know what this kind of looks like it holds up. I don't remember much about it. Yeah, no wait, no, this is still cool. Yo, is this Arcane? Oh, I love the way it's spelled. Wait, hold up, I remember, wait, yes, I definitely remember this. Her, she's cute. Yep, you know what? I'm gonna put that in still great because her design is really cute. This show is, what the frick? Get off of there. Block element. Get off there. Right? Can I block that? It didn't work. I can't block it. It won't work. Dang it. We're gonna have to deal with that. Whatever, it's fine. Oh, I wish I could get rid of that. Can I not? Can I actually not block that? Really? Wow. Wow, okay. Fine. Anyways, this show, very problematic, possibly a problem. Absolutely watched it as a kid. Always watched it if it was on. The style was pretty cool. Like it is a problem. And like it is, yeah, this is not okay potentially. Like, let's see here. I need a bit of a reminder. Yeah. I don't know if this is good or not. But I definitely watched it. You know what? You know what? It does sound like a slur. It does. And they are like chicken people. And yeah, you know what? This... God, yeah, the designs aren't great. But dear God, did I watch it whenever it was on. World of Quest, I think I remember trying to watch it. I think this was when I was getting a bit older and just thinking to myself, I really don't like it. So I'm gonna say I'll defer it. It has another banger opening in my eyes. It's just Save the World, World of Quest over and over. But you know what? I didn't like it. I thought it was pretty bad. What is this? G2G. This is officially my first never heard of it. What is this? G2G Kids Show? What is this? G2... Oh. Yeah, I definitely don't know this. Let's watch the theme song. What is this? Thank you, Unregistered Hypercam 2. Oh my god. Oh, this is so not in my wheelhouse. I've never heard of this. It's the Flash animation, though. When was this uploaded? 14 years ago. Oh my god. Oh, it's every stereotype. Okay, I need to learn about this. Okay, G2G. The fact that it doesn't have a page is enough to prove that it barely existed. Okay. Alright, well. Yeah, I've never heard that. Team Galaxy. Absolutely hated this show. Like, look, it's by the same company that did, like, Totally Spies and stuff. But between curbing the name straight from Pokemon Diamond, right, and just everything about it, I really hated it. The biggest problem, this aired on TV before all the anime on the late night blocks on what was our Toonami, and so basically it made me even angrier. This was like me being told I had to like play a Western game before I could go back to my glorious Japanese video games. Could not stand it. Absolutely hated it. Brace Face. I actually, you know what? I think this is another one I could watch. I think it was one that, like, it was another one labeled for girls, right? But I think, if I remember correctly, it was one that, even though it was for girls, it was still pretty good. And dealt with some real issues, which were, like, too old for me at the time. But that was kind of interesting. So I definitely remember that being in the realm of I could watch. Busy Town Mysteries. I actually, so like, I did watch this as a wee youngin', as a real small youngin'. I just remember the worm. I remember the worm. I really liked the worm. Let me just... Lowly Worm. Look at him. Oh my god, in the Apple car. What a guy. What a guy. Yeah, he was awesome. Yeah, what a lad. He's the best. He's, yeah, no, he was good. All right. Carl Squared. I think this is in the realm of me being too old for it, but it was definitely right on the cusp. It was like, it was right there. I definitely remember it being like, yeah, I saw it on TV, but I was not watching it. Okay. Controversial. I cannot stand Ed, and Eddie. And it's funny, because I've talked to so many people about it, and it always goes this way. There are Americans who love it. They say it's so good, they think it's an American show. But like every Canadian I talk to, they're just like, yeah, I can't stand Ed, and Eddie. I don't know what it is. I have no idea. Anyways, what is this Planet X show? I need to look this up. Packages from Planet X. 2013 to 2014. That's definitely after my time. So like I was too old for that. But what is this? What is Packages from Planet X? Let's see here. What is this?
From outer space, mysterious packages meant for alien hands are coming to me, Dan Zabrowski.
Wait, this kind of looks good.
Sometimes they work, sometimes they hurt.
Okay, this actually looks like something that I would have kind of loved. Yeah, this actually looks pretty good. It kind of has like a manic energy. Let's see a clip. Show me what this actually looks like in motion. Oh, the animation is a little worse actually in the show. Oh, it's a lot worse.
The space mixer made that thing, so maybe it can stop it. Let's try.
Yeah, no, okay, wow. Talk about blowing the load on making that intro look better. Yeah, no, that's probably, I might not have actually liked it. I don't know. That opening, though, was pretty solid. I have no idea what this is, and I can't even tell. I'm just gonna put that in never heard of it. And it's also not appealing looking. The Total Drama stuff, you know what? Okay, Total Drama World Tour, I was too old at that point. I was not watching World Tour. Are there other Total Dramas on here? Because if there are... okay, just we'll see here. Because depending on... I don't think there is. I don't think there is. Okay, so in that case, you know, Total Drama, I'm going to say that's in the 4 other choices. I did enjoy the first 2 seasons of it quite a bit, but you know, that's one of those ones that as time has gone on has got worse and worse and worse. But the first 2 seasons, yeah, no, I did enjoy those quite a bit. I actually remember enjoying Yin Yang Yo. I can't say much about it, but I remember enjoying it for some reason. So, like, yeah, that's a before other choices. I think it's because that aired on Canadian Kids TV right before the Saturday morning anime of Family Channel, which meant I was watching it before, like, Digimon and Mongolian Knights and, like, Power Rangers and Oban Star Racers. So, like, I remember seeing it in that same block and actually going like, yeah, it's okay. Right? So, yeah. Detention Air was too old for it, but I remember people saying that one's pretty good. Miss Spider's Sunny Patch Kids, you know what? I'm going to need a new tier. I'm going to need a new tier, and this tier is called Nightmares, because I definitely watched it, and I didn't like it. It gave me nightmares. There's another one on this list that I saw that will also be in Nightmares tier. The Day My Butt Went Psycho, I was too old. Franny's Feet, I was also too old, but not old enough that I was, like, already an adult. I was an adult. No, I was a teen. Let me try that again. I was like a teen, and I remember still watching TV, but seeing that, and that was like a show that me as like a teen would make fun of. So, like, does that make sense? Like, I was still watching kids TV, but I was like old enough to make fun of it. Just because of the name too. Okay. So this is already, okay, no, it is Beast Machines. Yeah, we had Beast Machines. That's fine. I was gonna say, is this on here? Because is Beast Wars on here? Beast Wars? We didn't have Beast Wars. That's wrong. It should be Beasties, but that is a always watched. The other one we'll get to somewhere else there. Roly Poly Oly. You know what? I actually did enjoy it a bit. I could watch it. I liked the opening and animation, and also the mom is thick. Why is the mom so hot? Yo, greatest of all time. That's going up. Spider Riders is so good. Spider Riders was amazing. I still think about Spider Riders and its opening song, which may or may not have been sung by Drake. There are rumors. It is bad, but good. It's cool, but lame. I can't even... And I even had the light novels, even though they were clearly written by a white guy. I had the light novels as a kid. Oh, man. Spider Riders freaking rules, though. I played the MMO. There was a Spider Riders MMO. Oh, man. Oh, man. Great. What the frick is Rats? What is that? What is Rats? I've never heard of this. 2003 to 2006 Teletoon. I've never heard of this. What is this? Rats Canadian cartoon? What is it? Rats. Oh, I don't know this. Whoa, the animation's weird. Okay, wait. Is this actually kind of cool? But hold up, is this good? Wait. So was it like... What's it like rated? Like, was it for like... When targeted at young children in France, the series gained a small cult following of older ages in Canada due to its late night slot. That's why I didn't watch it. That's definitely why I didn't watch it. Because if it's a late night slot... Well, yeah, because they probably made them really... It's French, so they probably made it really sexual. Hold up, I kind of want to watch this. This looks really good. You know what? Okay, so it's going on the never heard of it tier, but that looks really good. Like I don't know. I kind of into it. Okay. More research is necessary. I might go through this whole thing and watch these episodes. It's just on YouTube, right? They got all 50 episodes. Here's them in Japan, right? Like, last episode, does the animation still stay good, or... Let's see. Yeah, this animation is kind of awesome. Never mind. Okay. Little Bear. So, like, I watched it, but I didn't like it as a little baby Babu. So I defer, for sure. Like, I would maybe see it. Okay, Planet Sketch, Nightmare tier. I definitely remember having strange nightmares about it. And not enjoying it. Like, when I say nightmare tier, that's not a hyperbole. This is a tier of ones that actually gave me nightmares. So, yeah. I was too old for Almost Naked Animals. I remember seeing it and being like, why would I ever watch Western cartoons? Anime is better. I don't even know what this is. I have no idea. Wayside? So, I was too old for it. I definitely oh no, I did watch a little bit of it. Cause I remember reading the Wayside like books, the actual novels of it. And those were kind of fun. And I remember watching a few episodes and being like, yeah, it's okay. Like, we got some adaptations of episodes. So you know what? I could watch it. I could. It was okay. Like, it was fine. It was fine. I could watch it. League of Super Evil, I was too old. Nerds vs. Monsters, never heard of it. Babar. Oh wait, Total Drama. Oh wait, hold up. Total Drama is there. Where was it? I put it under right there. I think World Tour, is that season 2? Let me see here, because I need to check this then. Total Drama. Okay, so just see here. Total Drama. I need to just check the seasons. Island Action World Tour. Okay, so I didn't watch World Tour. World Tour was the 3rd season. So let's go with that to... I was too old. Okay, going back to this. Babar. Babar was... I always watched Babar. I don't remember much, if anything, about Babar, but I remember watching it quite a lot as a kid. That was one that I really enjoyed. Do I remember anything about it? No, not at all. What the frick is this? It looks remarkably familiar, but as in at that age where I was too old and didn't enjoy it. My Goldfish is Evil. I remember the title, didn't watch the show, I was too old for it. Oh look, another Nightmares tier. Monster by Mistake is one of the... I hate it. I hated Monster by Mistake. Not only did I hate it, it was one of those things that I associate being sick with. Like, I would be sick, and that would be the only thing that's on TV, and that would be the only time I'd watch it, so I associate it with, like, dying. And there's one scene in particular that I'm so... It's stuck in my brain that I need to show you all to help get it out of my brain. Oh my god, there it is. Okay, so I've had this stuck in my head for the majority of my life. Like, I will still think about this. And, like, I hate this. That this has been stuck in my head for over 20 years. I'm literally playing with dynamite about to hit play. Like, I shouldn't do this. But here we go. Oh my god, here it comes. It's, I only, oh, there he is, there's the monster. I only remember the chorus and one line in particular. So, here it is, this one. I'm shaking. Like, okay. That chunk, like, the chorus will, in my darkest moments, play in my head. And they don't stop. It's the worst. It's never gonna leave my head now because I had to play it to show it to you, right? Unless, by giving it a more concrete memory, I'm now able to replace it and get rid of it. That would be nice. I kind of doubt that's gonna happen. That became a but very briefly. Anyways, I hate this show. It's so ugly. The premise is stupid. The opening is one of the worst things I've ever seen. I hate his smug frickin' face looking at me. I'm gonna hit play just to... You need to know what I had to watch as a kid. Now, when people say Canadian kids' TV shows are bad, I'm gonna argue no, there's a lot of great stuff. This is an example of it being awful, though. Truly fitting exactly what people believe. I'm gonna be honest, this is so much worse than anything that people make fun of. Donkey Kong Country is art compared to this. Yo, but Johnny the Ghost, a real one though. Yo, we like Johnny the Ghost. I have no problems with Johnny the Ghost. He's the only good one. Also, ska? It's ska. I've never put that together till now. It's absolutely ska. Oh my god, the evil soccer ball. That image has been put in my brain forever. I want to commit something. Erky Perky. For some reason, I think I remember seeing some of these episodes and being like, it's fine. Never heard a best ad. Okay, this one's, isn't it called like the Adrenalinis? What am I thinking of? Am I thinking like, did I get it right? It's like the something leanies. Eenies. Let's go with Eenies? No. Eenie? No, okay. I mean, I remember watching this and being like, it's kind of silly. Maggie and the Ferocious Beast. I definitely remember watching it quite a bit. I'd say before other choices. Beast was kind of a cool guy. He's kind of built like a truck. The Zimmer Twins. Did I watch that? It sounds very familiar. When did I... Oh, right. I definitely remember this.
What happened next? Teletoon asked you to decide, and now we're playing them.
Oh.
What the Zimmer Twins get up to in this adventure from one of our winners.
Oh, right.
By Movie Man.
It was like people would submit their stuff.
Canadian. He's Canadian because he keeps saying A. I'm Canadian because I watch the CFL.
I'm Canadian because it's fun.
Oh, right.
Hilarious.
See?
We live in BC.
Go BC Lions!
Eva, we're in the middle of a movie.
I can't help it.
Eva has a crush on number 16.
Oh, this is, yeah. Wasn't this a thing where, like, kids could submit contests and then they would get put on TV?
Fun.
Right. Oh, man, that's... Yeah. I remember this being something interesting. Okay. It was produced by a selection of user-generated episodes. Zimmer Twins is known for its unique format, which combines online participation and broadcast delivery. Children are invited to create and share 1-minute animated episodes using a story editor and animation library. The audience creates shorts, endings to a short, professionally produced story starters. Okay, so they're given a story starter and then they do stuff. Right. Right, yeah. Huh. So, like, this was one that, I mean, I had to watch because it was just mostly between shows, right? So, like, I mean, I was watching it because it's just between the shows, so, sure. Does that just say Skyland? That looks familiar. Skyland cartoon, not Skylanders. That's different. Skyland. Oh, right, I remember. Yeah, whoa, this is a flashback. Okay, hold up. It was another CG show.
It's the 23rd century, and the Earth has shattered into millions of inhabitable floating blocks. The blocks are controlled by the Sphere, an evil dictatorship bent on dominating humankind.
Very Star Wars. Very Star Wars.
If your daughter
Wow.
is the Lady of Light from the prophecy, and she and
I remember thinking that the characters looked like First Nations. And that was a weird thing. Yeah. Oh, it is so Star Wars.
Today, they represent the only hope for freedom.
Huh.
This is their story.
That's very familiar. Skyland. Let's see. Is there any more info? It's, yeah, French, obviously. Skyland. Le Nouveau Monde. The New World. Let's see here. Is there anything? A lot of actors and stuff. Soundtrack. Is there, like, awards and nominations? Best Animated Program. Won Best Original Music. Novel Adaptations. It got 2 seasons. Final Showdown. Yeah, okay. Not bad, I guess. It was actually outsourced to India. Really? Huh. Yeah, okay. I think I did remember watching some episodes. I don't think I watched it all the way through. But so put that under could watch. But I remember seeing some episodes now and being like, yeah, okay, Pippi Longstocking. How could I forget? Like, that is in my brain. I would say I've watched every episode of that, probably. Just all of them. Infamous among me. Oh my god. The less said about you, the better. Angela Mon. I mean, I had to watch full actual episodes. Now, here's the thing. This is a nightmare tier, but I've actually watched a couple, like, documentaries about the show. And it's actually, there's some pretty okay stuff in there. But I hated it as a kid. Is this Ned's Newt? I can't see the title, but it looks like Ned's Newt. No. No, that's something different then. Yeah, that kid's very different. I don't know what that is then. Daigata Defenders, I was too old. There's the guy. I'm gonna be honest. I've watched these episodes still. This show is still great. I stand by it the same way I stand by freaking, like, the Mario Bros. Movie. And all I gotta do is go to Donkey Kong Metalhead. This song is so good. This song is a bop.
Hey, Diddy.
Except
Here to join me for a little
when
power
Diddy
smack?
sings, but
How'd you do that?
I love
Where
this
you hiding?
song.
It's a trick, isn't it? What? What? Tell me. Who else would it be?
Here it comes. Okay, we just ignore Diddy. Don't worry. I mean, he's better than he was in season 1. But then here comes DK's dulcet tones. Like, he's such a good singer. He's legitimately such a good singer. There's also one line which just cracks me up. He's so cool. Here it comes, this line. Oh, wait, let's see. Is it? No, we're back to Diddy. Okay. We need to wait for him to sing about his hand. Because it's the funniest hand. I think it's after this time. Right here, right? Yes! Okay, my hand looks like aluminum foil. I'm sorry, what part of your hand resembles aluminum foil? That would imply thinness. Your hands are most certainly not. Now, your fingers could be covered in them, but what does he mean? My hand looks like aluminum foil. That has stuck with me forever. Anyways, we need to get to the Daft Punk part. Does this mean that I need a tune-up and a change of oil? I'm a metalhead. It has the exact same cadence as Around the World from Daft Punk. It's so good. God, I love this show. Legitimately so much still. That's at the top still. Atomic Betty, I was too old for it. My only memories of it are getting the DVD from Nintendo Power and seeing the Game Boy game. Franklin, the OG, that's one I always watched. That was one that just, it was on. It was one of those 7 or 8 shows on, you know, what for us was called Treehouse, which is our kids' TV channel, and that's what we watched. George of the Jungle, I was too old for that. Gerald McBoing Boing, I hated it. No child should boing, nor should he boing. I just remember seeing it and being like, why does this kid not talk? Why does he boing? Garage Band, I was too old for it. Hot Wheels Battle Force 5. So this is rare because I actually watched this like fairly recently because of Adrian gave it to me when we were doing our podcast there. And I gotta say, it was okay. I didn't watch it as a kid, but it was okay. Yeah, it was fine. I mostly remember the commercials of it. I didn't know that it was a singular movie thing that they cut into 4 episodes. I thought it was a regular show. Iggy Arbuckle. I've heard of it. I think I hated it. I'm good. My brain says you hated that. Spliced, too old. Katie and Orby. That was one I definitely watched. You know what? I watched it quite a bit. I don't remember much about it, but that's one that I look at and I go, yep, I watched more of that than I probably watched a lot of these other ones. Because when you're like a real baby, you just watch what's on. Pirate Express. What is this one? What is this one? Pirate Express. 2015. Oh, I am way too old for that. I was graduated at that point. A Miss Mallard Mystery. This looks like something I probably watched. Let me see a video, because it looks very familiar. All right, let's see. This looks incredibly familiar, actually. Oh, that quality is great. Oh, I'm getting flashbacks. I don't think I went out of my way to watch this. But this looks mad familiar. Yeah, huh. There's a level of maturity to this that I think either scared me away or drew me to it, and I can't remember which. Alright, I need more info. Yeah, please tell me about the Miss Mallard mystery. What is this? Okay, based on a book series. 2000 to 2001, so I would have been like 5 or 6. So, yeah, I could see myself having watched that, actually. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I think if I'm going to say... I'm going to put that under... I could watch it. It looks familiar. I don't even know where to begin with this guy. I don't even know where to begin. I'm going to say... Do I tell the truth about this? It was absolutely something I could have watched. I know people hated it, but I kind of enjoyed it in a sick, twisted way. Even though I was too old, I think I ironically enjoyed it. So, like, possibly that was something I legitimately watched. I don't know if that counts, but okay. I've never heard of this. I don't know what that is. This looks so familiar. Kid Paddle. This looks so familiar. Oh my god, this looks extremely familiar. Okay, there's a lot of French, which makes me think that this was very popular in... Oh my god, this opening. Oh my god, yes, I absolutely watched a ton of this. Oh, I'm getting massive flashbacks. Oh, yeah. No. I watched a lot of this. Okay, it's all in French. Which, again, makes sense because that would be where it'd be popular. Belgian French. It's based on a comic series, A Video Game Enthusiast. When was this out? 2003, 2006. Yeah. Yeah. I watched a lot of this. I remember this being great. I don't know if it's still great, but I definitely always watched it. What the hell is this? It starts with an M. Let's see if we can find it on here. M, and then the next word is with H. I don't recognize it on here. Yeah, I'm gonna say I don't know what that is. Robo Roach? Never heard of that. Max and Ruby I was too old for. Okay, actually, legitimately, the Viva Pinata cartoon, kinda really funny. Like, more than it should be. So that's up in the still great. Yo, Dragon Booster! Yeah, Dragon Booster's another good one. Actually, I don't know if it's still good. I'm gonna put it under always watch. You know what? Okay, no, let's see here. I remember Dragon Booster being kind of sick, but I don't know if it actually is. I know the Game Boy game is like one of those infamously terrible ones.
The dragon is power. Once they were our equals. Today, humans control the dragon.
This looks so cool though still.
Compete and fight.
Like, it's racing with dragons.
And
like customizing them.
Released, and a powerful dragon of legend. legend.
Yeah.
Would choose
No, this
young
looks cool still.
planet, a dragon booster.
I don't know if it's actually good. I'm gonna put it in still great because just the idea behind it gets me hype. All right. This is the reason why I made Nightmare tier. Mega Babies is truly one of the worst things I've ever seen. There is an episode about a balloon planet that legitimately gave me nightmares for weeks as a kid. It is so bad. That's Nightmare tier. Oh my god, I don't even want to think about it. I'm not playing clips. I'm going to be handing this video off to an editor. If they want to put in clips, they can look it up. I'm not doing it because I cannot stress enough how much it gave me pure nightmares as a kid. I think it's one of those shows where there's like 3 episodes and they kept playing the same 3 and no. Awful. Awful. It is the final boss of gross out humor. I just, ugh. Never heard of MBC. What is Metajets? What is that? It looks kind of cool. Metajets. What is this? South Korean. Hold up. This looks kind of cool. Johnny Miller. Trey Jordan. Okay, what is this? Okay, what is Metajets? Because it looks kind of cool. Is it actually? Oh, it might not be. What is this?
Prepare for air. 3, 2, 1, launch.
Okay, it's another racing show. I understand the okay, some of this imagery is very familiar. And what I'm looking at looks familiar to me. Yeah. No, I did watch this. And I remember always thinking, I wish it was as cool as what it actually wasn't, you know? Yeah, no. I remember this looking like it should be cool, and it was actually kind of bad. I'm gonna put this under could watch for the hope of it being as cool as that opening, but it wasn't. Mona the Vampire, I watched a lot of, probably before others. I wouldn't go out of my way to, but I definitely remember seeing a bit of it, and yeah, that's it. The opening is, in my brain, I feel like the opening is one that has been oh, this is familiar. Yep. Oh, this is gonna destroy my search history. In my brain, I equate this with like Sailor Moon, Card Captors, and like a lot of those other things. Oh yeah. Cause it, yeah, wow. No, I remember I did enjoy this. Even if I think it wasn't actually cool. Okay, some of this animation looks outsourced. Some of it, like, I'm looking at it. Were some of these episodes, like, outsourced to... I mean, at this time, they were always outsourced to Japan, but, like, that one shot with the gun, right here, that looks like a whole different show. Right? I'm real curious. That's all the M shows. Oh my god. I'm real curious. It says French co-production. Does it say TG? French? Oh, that's a French animation services in Hong Kong. Okay. Yeah, Hong Kong did season 3. Okay. But they wouldn't maybe do it from season 3. Show was never too preachy. Okay. I remember enjoying it. Definitely. Never heard of Mumble and Bumble. I was way too old for the sequel to Totally Spies. Never heard of Looped. Does that say Barbie? I don't know, but I never heard of that. Flying Rhino Junior High. That was one that I really enjoyed. There was an edge to Flying Rhino Junior High. I remember really enjoying it. It has a very Canadian style. And like, I feel like when I think of Canadian kids cartoons, it's this. Great quality. No, I need to go back and we need to get this in good quality because it actually, I remember the opening kind of being really well animated. Let's see here. We need to see this in like, give me that 1080p, baby. We need to see this. Okay, it's the channel. No, it skipped the opening. Why would they do that? Okay. Oh, I see sticking around down there. That was another one that I would always think about. Is it? Okay, wait. Fan dub? Flying Rhino Junior High anime opening? That's not the right one, is it? Oh my god, we're gonna have to watch it in like in 1080 in 360p. Oh, it's better. Okay, it's a little better. Oh, it's not. It's really not. I just remember animation was really good. It was just a show about weird stuff happening at a school, but it was like, I remember really, really liking it.
These foolish children have no idea who they're dealing with. Half at them, no idea.
Very stylized characters that you can barely tell what they are thanks to it being in, is this 240p? It's 240p. Okay. I remember really liking it. Ruby Gloom. I actually remember looking at this one and being like, that's a good watch. I didn't go out of my way to watch it, but if someone else was watching it, I was like, I kind of really like the designs. 3 Delivery. What is that? 3 Delivery. What is this? 6 years ago. What am I looking at? Is this some fake anime?
Years ago, our Nana was trained in the ways of magic.
Her classmate, Kong Lee, defied their master and
I've never seen this.
Nana stopped them.
But the pages of the book were scattered.
Now Kong Lee is back to recover the pages and use them against Chinatown.
Is that Johnny Young Bosch?
Nana trained us to stop it.
We three have the power to save Chinatown.
And the world.
That's Johnny Young Bosch. Okay, if I saw this, I'd probably be ridiculously into this as a kid. Oh, I would have been so into this. This opening's kind of awesome. Okay, yeah, I've never heard of this. I've never heard of this, but it looks kind of awesome. I need info. Is it on the list? 3 Delivery. 2008, so I would have been in junior high. So yeah, it's past the time when I'm watching stuff there. It's by the maker of Kappa Mikey. Shoot, okay. That is Johnny Young Bosch, and that was Stephanie said. Yeah. There's Shay there. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Wait, there's shorts? Okay, then it got like 24 episodes. Yeah, that opening kind of rocks. I've never heard of it though, unfortunately. Oh, but that looks cool. Rocket Monkeys? Sounds familiar. Was too old for it. My Little Pony? Okay. Yo, Future is Wild. Go watch Billiam's videos on it. This show was so stupid in the best of ways. Martha Speaks, I was too old. Captain Flamingo, I was too old. I remember seeing this little guy and being like, I kind of hate him. The image of him on a tricycle, I was like, I hate it. Squad Search and Rescue. Why does this sound familiar? Search and Destroy? Or is that... No, Squad Search and Destroy. It's gonna give me Call of Duty. I don't want that. Oh, I don't know if there's anything about it. Okay, let's see here. Squad. Is it on here? Squad? 1, 2, 3 Squad, Flight Squad, Vortec under, nope. Z Squad, yeah, no. Maybe it's SQ, no. Search. No. Okay. That's not even on here, so I've never heard of it. Toad Patrol. What is whoop, that's Road. Toad Patrol. 1999. So in the age of when I would be watching it. What is Toad Patrol? Is the... Oh my god, flashbacks. Yes. Oh, yes, I watched this. Hold up. I need to see this. I've never been hit with nostalgia for seeing something as much. Wait, hold up. Wait. What is this going for? What is the tone?
Listen to the thunder trees, Panther Cap.
What?
Listen to them well.
Wait, what?
Will guide you to the fairy ring, and through it,
What's happening?
find Toad Hollow.
Why is the phrase Toad Hollow mean so much in my brain as a child? Why does that sound familiar? What is happening? Season 2? Can you give me more info? Okay, does it actually get a real opening or something? Why does this... Okay, it's less scary.
Guide you to the
Okay, what the frick is Toad Patrol? It was popular among preteens, teens, and young adults because it's the fairly youthful, lighthearted appearance envelops some dark undertones and backgrounds. What is this? The story is about 8 young toadlet siblings and their struggle for survival in the Great Forest. The ancients are quite powerful and knowledgeable in shamanist magic. According to legend, they had created Toad Hollow, left many symbols of their existence behind, and had eventually disappeared. Now, due to unknown reasons, the toads have to abandon the forest and migrate to Toad Hollow. Toad Hollow is basically a giant haven, home to many toads. The only way to enter Toad Hollow is a gateway known as the Fairy Ring, or at least, this is the only way that will prevent one from becoming a toadstool after the ring closes. Oh my god! As a kid, I thought that frogs became mushrooms because of this! I remember thinking that frogs became mushrooms because of this show as a kid. Oh, this is so familiar to me. Oh my god. Okay. Toad Patrol goes up in the Always Watch. No, you know what, before. Because I feel like Always Watch would need to be one that I'd have to remember. But I've seen it, and yeah. I don't know who Ricky Sprocket is, but I hate him. Stoked, I enjoyed a bit. I didn't like it as much as 16. Okay. This is another Nightmares tier. This is another Nightmares tier. 7 Little Monsters. This is another one where just the opening, I hated it. And it's the whole, oh, I hated this show. Frick. Intro comparison. Did they change the intro or something? Yeah, they did. That's all I'm gonna play. I just remember hating this show, and it gave me nightmares. Okay. This next one here. What is that? What is that? That looks... Is it Bella and Sebastian? Is that the one? Is that Bella? No, it can't be. What is that? Stella and Sam? That looks like Stella and Sam, yeah. 2011. Way too old for it at this time. It's set in Manitoba. Well, that means that my family is around there. Okay, so Stella and Sam. Oh, I did not watch this. Oh, yeah, no. Nothing about this looks like anything that would appeal to me. Okay. This show is so funny. I could do a whole video on My Life Me. It is insane. I'm gonna put this into I always watched it, but only because the concept and the execution are both so cringeworthy, it gives me the fuel I need to survive. So for those of you who don't know, My Life Me is a manga-centric kids cartoon about this girl named Birch. Sorry, I nearly called her something else. And she loves manga. And that's her whole character. She's a horrible person. And it is literally trying to be anime. But it doesn't know what anime is. And they don't use the word anime. That's the thing. They use the word manga. And the best way to describe it is, I need to find it. Where's the episode about the manga poetry slam? Here it is. So, this is an episode where she goes to a manga slam, like a poetry slam, but for manga. And when we get to it, it means nothing. The slam that she does right here. So again, this is meant to be a poetry slam about why the character likes manga. And I'm gonna let you try and understand why, like the proof that they don't even know what manga is. So let's give it a go.
Up and down and all around. You move me through your manga dreams and manga scenes. Seen your dreams.
That said nothing. That said, like, that's supposed to be about, say, how much you love manga. That literally means nothing.
I'm a manga fan, man, a big manga fan. I'm just gaga over manga, gaga for manga, the biggest gaga manga fan you've ever seen.
Like that again, they're talking about it, and they're doing the tropes and jokes. But I legitimately feel like they don't. I feel like they don't know what manga is. Because when they talk about it, it's just like, well, you know, manga is great. Well, what is it? Because they can't talk about specific manga, right? It's insane.
You have to, Liam. This is Tokyo we're talking about.
Even just the fact that they're making jokes about, like, stereotypes. Like going to Tokyo, it cuts to sumo wrestlers and plays the little, like, insane. Now, The real lore comes in the fact that there was a website where they had a My Life Me comic creator that 4chan got a hold of. You could probably guess what happened with that. Oh no. And, oh no. It was bad. But, like, this, I would watch all 52 episodes of this, hate watching, because the concept already gets me heated. The execution is even worse. Oh my goodness. Anyways, there's Ned Snoot. I remember enjoying Ned Snoot. I need a palate cleanser. Let's watch the opening for Ned Snoot, because I need to remind myself that life is worth living. I remember thinking I wanted a newt after watching this. That's just the intro theme. I need the actual intro. I remember wanting a newt, even though that it's just a parody of like, it's basically just Genie from Aladdin. This animation is weird. It's good and not. Like, I can't tell. Who worked on this? Of course, once we get to the actual show, we'll have to see. Yeah, he's basically Genie from Aladdin, right? Big guy, blue guy, can do whatever. Right? Was the actual animation quality good?
But where's the pot-bellied pig?
It's very fluid. Surprisingly fluid. Who worked on this? Because I'm looking at it and I'm like, it looks actually well done. Nelvana, it's a German show. Let's see here. Only the first season aired in the US. It was never rebroadcast. Well, that'd be why everyone's like, oh, it's lost media, even though, like, I watched all of it as a kid. What are you talking about? Created by Andy Knight. Andy Knight. He worked on Inspector Gadget, Asterix. Okay. Okay. Oh, he died of a stroke. Oh man, rest in peace. I definitely remember enjoying it quite a bit. He was voiced by Harland Williams. Why is that voice familiar sounding? Freddy Got Fingered, Meet the Robinsons. Okay, what was he in that I might know? That name sounds familiar. He was Carl. I don't know who that is off the top of my head. Television. Wonderful World of Disney. He was Tucker. Yeah, I'm looking at these and I'm like, if it's supposed to be making me go, oh, I know who this is, I super don't. He voiced Jeff Foxworthy in Family Guy. Good for him. Yeah, no, nothing about that means anything to me. Okay, I definitely, yeah, I enjoyed this show. Good animation on that. Jimmy Two Shoes? I would defer. That was another one that was on late enough that, like, I'd see it on TV when trying to get to, like, the anime or something. That'd be fine. I don't really care too much. Oh, hey, I hated Being Ian. I think Being Ian is one of the worst things. Like, as a kid, I hated this show. I'm not a bully. I wanted to beat up this dweeb. Being Ian... And the thing that gets me mad, because I watched a number of episodes, it was another situation where, like, I'd see episodes, and I would go, why am I watching this? I hate it. Because, like, episode 1 is about him, and it's like, the opening is like, Being Ian, all the world's a movie scene, right? So it's like, it's about him wanting to do movies. First episode, it's about him doing movies. Never again. It never gets brought up again. They completely don't bring it up, and that actually bothered me as a kid. Harry and his bucket full of dinosaurs. I was too old. What is this? I don't know what that is. Camp Lake Bottom? Too old. Yo, 16? Still great. I've watched clips. I've gone back. 16 is still really good. It is legitimately a really, really good show. And let me tell you, if you think it's good, you haven't seen the Canadian uncensored version. It's even better. Shout out to the fact that it is based on the mall right by where I used to live, and a lot of the tropes and stuff hit close to home. Love it. No freaking clue what that is. Total drama action, you know, I'll just put it with the other total drama I did watch, which was, that right there. Okay, I did watch action. Oh, no. I don't know what that is. Edgar and Ellen. This, all I do is I take a single look at it, and I remember this being a show that I would avoid. Simple. The Baskervilles. Why does that look very familiar? The Baskervilles cartoon. What is this? This looks tremendously familiar. What is this?
Hello, I am the boss, and I beg no apologies for interrupting your shameful viewing habits to introduce you to a new concept in leisure. Underworld, the theme park.
What is this?
And good is bad. Underworld has been constructed at huge expense.
Is there an opening? I need an opening. What is this? Wait, this is the opening. Okay.
And is good, huge expense. Unemployable actors and the finest robot monsters money can buy. Our technicians work round the clock.
Nothing about this
creating special effects
is hitting any form of nostalgia.
You know where. So, bring your family to Underworld, the theme park.
Wait, that's skeleton, maybe. But then again, cartoon skeletons. How could, like, there's only so little you can do. Yeah, no, I never watched this. I don't know what this is. I've never heard of this. It looks, that might even be too old for me. Okay, chaotic? You know what? You know what? I would say I watched that. If that was on, I actually even, like, played some of the online game on, like the Fox Kids TV and stuff. You know what? Yeah, I did watch it, especially once they changed the animation to be real. Martin Mysteries. I'm gonna say I defer. No, I could watch it. The one weird thing, this show has some weird incest undertones. So Martin and the girl are, like, I think step siblings, but there is tremendous sexual tension between them, and, like, not just tension, they hint at it quite often. It's very strange. I remember watching it and talking to my friends in school and be like, so, like, are they, like, related? And we're all like, yeah, like, they say they're step siblings, and, like, they're kind of going at it. Very weird. Better than Totally Spies? Maybe. Kid vs. Cat. I was too old. Never even heard of Nunchucks. JoJo's Circus, I only know because the title comes up whenever I was looking for JoJo before it got popular. I was definitely too old for it. Oh my god. Yo, still great. Reboot. It's still really good. Reboot's still awesome. Now, mind you, you might have to be like me and be able to watch early 90s jank with, like, understanding it's early 90s jank, but as a kid, Reboot was something that my dad would come down and we would watch together, and we loved Reboot. Reboot is so good. It still is. That one still gets it. Berenstain Bears? You know what? It was I could watch it. I could. Wasn't one I went out of my way to just because it's Berenstain Bears. It's not super appealing, but it was fine, right? I don't even freaking know what Redakai is. Rescue Heroes, I remember thinking was pretty cool. I'm gonna put that under always. I definitely thought Rescue Heroes were cool. The Rescue Heroes toys I was never able to get, but they were like, imagine if all the jobs that were like, you know, police and like fire rescue and construction were like big, dumb, giant, buff heroes. It's like, it made those jobs out to be like Power Rangers. I actually kind of liked it, quite a bit. That said, probably will not hold up at all. Okay, this one looks so familiar. The Tofu's Show. This looks ridiculously familiar. Oh, yes. Oh, I did watch this. Did I like this? I think I really did. It's about like a bunch of like, it's parents who are super hippie. Yeah. And the kids are rebelling against it. Yeah. I don't know, I remember enjoying this. Yeah. God, I miss when openings were just rock and ska like this. No, I did enjoy that. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's gonna be before other choices. I didn't go out of my way to, but... Brady's Beasts. Sounds familiar. That sounds very familiar. Brady's Beast? Wait, this looks very familiar. What is this? This art style looks super... I've definitely seen... Oh my god, yeah, the nerd guy, I definitely remember. He was like that archetype. Yeah. God, whatever happened to this type of person? This type of person is gone. Like the friend from a Goofy movie too. They've been eradicated as a species. Like this guy. Like, he's gone. This was a person that no longer exists. Okay, so I'm gonna say I did watch it, but I probably deferred. Definitely too old for this one. Way too old for Scaredy Squirrel. Way too old for Super Y. Benjamin Bear? This is very familiar looking. Benjamin Bear Show. The Secret World of Benjamin Bear. Didn't this have like a good opening?
There's no toy like a teddy bear, 'cause a teddy bear's not a toy. He's the best friend you could ever.
Why did I watch this? What's the appeal for me? Why did it fade out briefly? Okay, this shot of them eating, that's very familiar. Right, this is like about their bear society. Like, it went surprisingly deep. It's not just about a teddy bear, it's like, again, welcome to bear society. What? Did this also have a 2003 to 2009? Did this also have a I just saw my name here twice? Why is my name on here so many times? That's scary. Yeah, I definitely remember watching this, and why? It's scaring me. Okay, there's no like, this show is more watched by other people. This article may contain an excess amount of intricate detail that may only interest a particular audience. Is it the fact that someone listed every single character to appear in it? That's, yeah. You could probably put that on its own wiki. Okay. In my brain, then, this is something that I did watch. I'm gonna say that's a could. Okay, this is wrong. We didn't watch Beast Wars, we watched Beasties. And as someone who has recently rewatched a couple episodes, Beasties still stands up. Mostly for Megatron. Megatron in this show is so funny. And like legitimately funny still. Oh, yes. Like he's so flamboyant. And he's a big T-Rex man. And this is my Megatron. Right? This guy who's like, Optimus Primal, I see you walked into my base. It'd be a shame if someone were to fire a laser at you. Yes, right? Like, it's so funny. And he does, like, little hand motions and stuff. Oh, yeah. You know, he's real good. And the rest of it's good, too. But, you know, Rat Trap and all that. Okay, so I definitely watched Totally Spies. Which would explain a few things. It actually explains a lot of things, I feel. I definitely put that in the realm of, yeah, that probably explains too much. If you know, you know. Yeah. Anyways, Wild Kratts. I didn't even know that existed. I watched the actual Krat brothers in Zaboomafoo. Arthur. I didn't watch much Arthur. I'd say I could watch it. I mean, I watched, like, some of those infamous episodes. I had the Jekyll, Jekyll, Hyde, Jekyll, Hyde, Jekyll, Jekyll, Hyde, Jekyll, Jekyll, Hyde, Jekyll, Hyde. I've had that stuck in my head forever. And life's not very hard if you have a library card. Like, I know all these things. But I don't remember specifically watching much of it. It's just one of those things that I definitely, like I did see, but I didn't, you know, go out of my way at all. Jacob Tutu hated this guy, hated him. And I think one of the reasons I really didn't like this show is how Quebecois it was. You had all these characters with the French accents. And I'm trying to watch TV to get away from the French. Thank you very much. Yakety Yak. I think I was a bit old for it at this point. I'm gonna say I would defer. I like the opening. Then I learned much later on that that was not an opening that it came up with. That is a licensed song. Never heard of Zeke's Pad. All right, we need to know. It's not all done because we got the list here on here of anything else that's gonna jump out at me that we have to add, right? Like, let's see here. Other things that I need to add to it that I watched. Let's just do a quick look. Like, I'm not gonna add some of the you know, animated adaptations of video games and stuff, because, like, yeah, a lot of this I would say is not, like, I mean, I did watch Bakugan, but I wouldn't say enough that I'd put it anywhere on the list. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of these, actually, they kind of got most of them. Is there any that are... Nah, we're fine. You know what? We're fine. I think that about covers it. Maybe if people have other ones that they'd want me to take a look at, they could do that. But I feel like this is pretty solid. In the S tier, we got, you know, Stormhawks. That still looks like it's pretty good. I don't remember much of it, but I think just, yeah. Spider Riders freaking love. Donkey Kong, that's got to be up there. Viva Pinata. Dragon Booster 16 Reboot Beast Wars. A lot of CGI up there, I'll say. A lot of CGI up there. Then again, I feel like there's just a lot of CGI to begin with, you know. The Always Watch, there's a lot of stuff from, like, my childhood, you know, more so in there. Like, really young. Like, I would say there's a difference between childhood and, like, what you actually chose to watch. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's fair. If you guys have any, you know, shows that you want me to give my opinion of that maybe you want to know if I watched, hey, hit me up, let me know. But I feel like this covers a lot of it. This covers it pretty well. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you maybe for more tier lists in the future. I don't know if I'll do more. This was just kind of a spur of the moment thing, but we'll see you guys. Thank you for watching. Ciao.